Hi, my name is Bhekisisa, Mbatha, a diamond manager. I want to share my journey with you today of all how it started from the beginning. I remember the year it was 2012, March, and my wife was highly pregnant. We started this journey not knowing much, but we were keen to learn. And moreover, we're so excited. So we never lose the excitement because we believe that in each and every day was a different day, and we were learning different skills and understanding of how to take our business to the next level. And many years went on. I remember the year 2013, when we closed the year, we had that from our upline that we have qualified to go to UK, England at the time, and we have qualified for our level 1 check. Wow! I remember it was a spectacular event in the year it was 2014. It was so amazing. It was our first trip out of the country. We have never thought that a guy from a township and the girl from the rural coming together in Gauteng, having a family, that one day will jet off to such a spectacular event, not to mention the country. Yes, we've got our level 1 check there. We were so pleased, and we understood that if we could have attained it, so as well as our team members, they can do it. So we did a lot of work, and there was a lot of effort that was put in, not enforced, but it was put in because people have to be willing so that they can achieve. But if someone is forced, you wouldn't understand why I have to do this. So as we set an example, so everyone wanted. I remember the following year, it was going to be, we were going to go to the place which is called Singapore. And then it was also a beautiful country. We also qualify again, our level 1. And this time around, we came with our team. You know, it was so exciting. We saw that our team was growing each and every year. It was growing. And that brought the momentum to say, everyone can do it. We were so much emphasizing in training of the incentives and using of the product. So everything was moving smoothly. Not to say there was no challenge. Challenges were there because sometimes you find someone want to do something, then a certain problem will pop up, maybe a family problem or a challenge at work, because at some time we were also still working. But I remember when it came that year, 2015, whereas we have seen that this business is doable, we can do it. We just said, my wife resigned from her job, and I was also going to resign, of which I did in the very same year, in July. It was my last month at work. I remember that for that decision that we took as the former government employees, we didn't look back. We understood very well what we needed to do. There is a difference to resign just because you see everyone is moving, and then you move with the flow, and then you end up doing nothing and regret. But we had a plan, and our plan was to multiply the number of people that we have helped, who have joined this business, to also grow their business, to also grow other people, because the secret is in growing people in a sense that they understand what is this business about. It's about touching lives. It's about touching other people. It's about leading other people. Let me say something. If you know the game of a relay, it is an athletic way of running. They relay a certain baton. So we understood that we have to pass the baton, of which passing this baton is to pass to another, and the other. This is not only going to end with us, it's going to be a generational thing. So we understood very well what we are in. Therefore, we wear a smile, as the company says. Smile. We wear a smile always. We understood that we are called to serve, and we became the servant of our team, of our people. The truth is, not only our people, but the rest of the SADC region people. Whenever they want to hear or have an understanding of one thing, who will always share with them the word of wisdom. So to accelerate this, we further went on and on, all incentive. I'm talking your Eagle manager, I'm talking your car incentive, I'm talking, even your local incentive, your 100 club, I'm talking a very humongous incentive. I remember in 2016, we became the first GLT. How can I forget, in the SADC region? It was something that was never been done. But remember that day, it was not only our team who said you can do it. I remember in March, not in March per se, we were looking, already we were sitting on something like 2.5. And then things started to be slow. And on November, we were sitting on 5,000K. And then I remember people saying, you can do it. What I saw that day, I saw the unity. I saw people who also believe in us as we have believed in them. Everyone worked, everyone did their part. And you know what happened? The results were so awesome. We came out to be exactly the new GLT in the first time ever in the SADC region, most precisely in a place called South Africa, Gauteng. And then we were the first one. I remember on that year, the global rally was coming to our country. Wow, what a great moment to qualify for such a prestigious qualification. It was so touching to celebrate such an achievement in your own backyard. It was so amazing. Sentin that day it became like another place that I never knew. I felt like I'm somewhere overseas. I felt like it was a city state. We enjoy ourselves so much. But you know what that event did? It brought a lot. Yes, I can. It brought a lot. Together we can. Everyone put their hands on the deck and they work their businesses. No one say, I'm working for you, why? No, everyone understood that if I put my effort, those efforts will come multiplied towards me. If I touch 10 people, those 10 people will touch another 10. So the list is endless. It's like that. So we grow from there. Opportunities started. Other people, they also said, if you did it, guys, we also can do it. Indeed, 2017, people qualified. They became a GLT as well. One of my business partners and the others who are also still in this business, holding the fort, they did qualify. We became the EGLT, and we went on to celebrate in Dubai. Oh, I can't say much, but the thing is, you can see the expression from my face. It was so amazing. It was indeed also a spectacular beyond. It's like the company is putting the effort each and every time. They don't say no. They want to bring more of fun, more of excitement, and more of new products. So that was keep us cultivated and keep us expecting and keep us having a desire to grow. So the thing is, it was a wonderful a moment to be in Dubai. And the check also grew. It became bigger than the last time. So remember this thing. If we saw the difficulties in 2012 when we begin going to mine, selling the product, seeing the teammate, not focusing, and we end up losing them because all these achievements, they have their own challenge. At some point, we lost teams like 3 times. But because we knew one thing, that this was our vision, this was our dream. Your dream is separated from the other dreams. You may find people who think like you, who want to go the same journey, but the thing is they also have their own dreams. But no one can kill your dream. You need to know that no matter how many times you can lose teams, no matter how many times you can get the no's, but you need to soldier on. We did soldier on. I remember the year 2018 and the slogan kick in, double it, 2x. I remember Greg said 2x, guys, can you do it? And the excitement and everyone, they said, yes, we can do it. And we indeed double it because in the number of the GLTs that were in 2017, it doubled, and we became how many? I think we were 6 GLTs. We became 6 GLTs. So when we forever coming back home in Dallas, we were like, my sponsor was a GLT, and the other 2 business partners who were direct to us were GLT. It was so amazing. And another one in the deadline was a GLT. And you know what happened? Also, one of our fellow business partners who was not in our team became a GLT, because we lead to inspire. We serve to inspire. So we said, you can do it. And she did it. And believe me, it's when we realized that when people put their mind together, nothing can stand against them. I'm talking positive here. I'm not talking the downfall of a government or someone else's life, but the positive stuff is good when you see your mind being collectively and working together, and it brings the success. That year, we became the number 2 in the world. Wow. An African child has done it. We became number 2. I remember there were people that we were looking up to in Africa. I'll never forget them. Like Mama Indigo and Mr. Clement Indigo, because they were like our parents in Africa, whom we have seen that regardless of the age, they have always said, you guys, it is your turn, you can do this. We at any time will get old, and by the means of our body we will be tired, and surely we wouldn't be able to run like we used to. So we need the young people. Even today, I'm saying to those who are young and who have joined the business, you have a bright future with Forever. Just come on board, just do your business and be diligent about it and be excited. You know what? It can never remain the same. You cannot be as the time you started. I remember, I don't look like anything like when I started in 2012. Mind you, I'm a former police officer now. And when I remember those cold nights, I've served my country with the diligence. Now I'm serving another purpose. To see someone saying, my life has changed, it's not the same. I'm able to send my kids to school, and my health has become better. So this is a great purpose. You know, it is a great purpose that I can identify with those young people who love to serve, who like to make other people feel better and look better. This can be your choice of business, which does not need any office space, which does not need anything, but it needs your commitment, it needs your presence, it needs you to talk to the next person, you know. So we went on, you know, all the incentive of the company, we coined them, you know, we coined them without stopping, you know, and that brought a culture of what everyone, they can do it. Everyone, they can do it. You know, 2018 was a splendid year, a very, very splendid year, which break the limits, if I may say, because we qualify 15,000K. Yay! 15,000K. Something that no one has ever imagined that it can be that. But we did it. We didn't do it on our own, but we were collectively as a team, not just a team Bheki in a sense, but I'm talking that it propels everyone to work hard. Yes, for sure, our team were also having a desire to grow. I remember we were also having another EGLT that year, you know, and we have also another team leader qualifying for 10,000K. So you can tell that from 15 to 12K to 10K and many more who qualify for 5,000K, that we have put much effort there. It was so much amazing. You asked me one thing, what could have made us to move that way? Did we not encounter challenges? We did encounter challenges. At some point, there were networks which were illegal in our country, which dented our teams, which brought a very sick competition. They were not operating in a lawful way of competition. They were They were like a rain that may look like it's here to build, but it's here to destroy the plant, because they were just doing the business anyhow. Their ethics were not there as a legit business. So that crippled us. But because we have learned before that when things like that they happen, it doesn't mean the end of you, but they may mean also you reinventing yourself. You starting to check and look, what is it that you can improve as a person? But we find ourselves that we are capable. We find ourselves that we were focused. We're not competing with them, but we're competing with ourselves. So that's what keeps us in the game. You know, we were so resilient, we were so focused, and that's what makes us to become a force that we can be reckoned with a network marketing. And one more thing, what we did, we spoke with the team. We said, we're not going to play the man, we're going to play the ball. So we focus on our product, we focus on more being visible, we focus on more sharing our product. Hence, our company is still standing today. Hence, our company is still sharing profit today. Hence, our company is still paying the people. If you may ask me, where are they today? The truth is, they are nowhere to be found. But where is our company? The aloe vera company is still here. It's still growing stronger and stronger. The thing is, you need to understand that when you're in this business, you are like a boat in the sea. At some point, there will be a storm. But the thing is, it doesn't mean that you have to lose your cargo. You have to throw away your cargo. You have to hope and understand that this storm is going to pass. How can I forget about the story that is so touching? Because for me, it is one of the stories I remember that in most of the time I will share with my wife. If we didn't build wild and deep, I don't think the storm would have passed, but it would have passed with us. Forever, everything is set for you, is ready for you. It's for you just to wear your work suit, get into the class of understanding the product, be the product of your product for sure, and then you start leading. You start by being what? A servant. And then when you start by being a servant, you are grooming yourself to understand the business. And you never be a leader that says, now I'm on top. No, I cannot hear from you, because that will lead you in seeking. But my testimony, to tell you precisely, when I also look at Rex's testimony, on that year, if I believe 1986, when the Dallas fields got frozen, I will always remember that because it touched me a lot. It reminded me that we have also faced problems. So if this very same man, the founder of our company, faced such problems that he have never faced before, who are we to let go? Who are we to let down? Because the fields got frozen, something that they said has never happened in Dallas, as it's a hot place, it's a hot city, but it happened that year. So he had to find another way. So whenever you are faced with challenge, you must find another way. You must find another way to express or to pass your message through, of which what came out of that was a Dominic field, which he has to look other way. He could have given up. He could have said, no, I'm done. But because he had a great vision and a great plan behind this, of which it was not of his family, but to touch the rest of the world, he persisted. He pursued the vision. He pursued the plan, and he never looked back. So when the vision is big, so as the action will be bigger. So as the plan will be bigger. When I look today, looking back, looking at that man who stayed with a child after the wife gave birth, if I said no, I cannot do it, that means, number one, we would have not had a vision. That means the business would have collapsed there. But that's sacrifice. Sacrifices bring results. And when I say now we have someone to look after a child, let's go together. and then it was a multiplication. So I'm saying this journey, if you want your business to multiply, look for the other people who can support your vision, who will join your business understanding what they are in and what they want to get out of it. This kind of our business is like you eat first, I eat after you. That is how it is. You serve someone and then you'll be served. Today, I can't speak about what this business has brought, but the truth is it has brought a lot of change, a lot of growth. You know, the countries that I've been to, they have quite a lot. And the truth is, some of these countries I've paid nothing, but it's just that what I've paid, the ticket of being kind to another person and introduce them into the business. That is what we have done, and repeatedly doing so, having a desire to grow our network. Network is not something that came yesterday. It identifies with ancient times, with ancient days. It has started a long time ago. It didn't just start yesterday. It is old. So it is the oldest way of achieving great things, by bringing people together, by sharing what you have with them and them sharing what they have with you. It's like you impart each other with the differences, and then you see each other's strength and realize how can you use it to maximize into a better result of you and your team. So today, if I can share with you, I'm not talking a business that has not trapped me and changed me. It has like trapped me per se as an individual. It has made me to think out of the box and to grow out of my own country and understand that there are other places out there, and making me to understand that indeed, if you are able to touch someone's life, the world can become your oyster. You know, not only for you to eat, but also to share with others. My children right now, they're in school, they're enjoying their schooling lives. I'm able to be there for them. I'm able to support them and to provide for them. I don't remember having a headache to say, how can I not do this? How? Because now I used to have how, and then forever became the answer, you know, to answer my solution, to bring my why a solution. The why will always stand is to say, why are you standing in one position? What is it that you want? But if you are not a tree, you have to move. You have to realize your opportunities. So we realize our opportunity. This is an opportunity which is given, and the time is given to everyone and anyone. Today, if I can name a few of the properties that we have, we bought all of them through Forever. I remember that at some point we brought the house down. Wow! When we brought the house down, we didn't understand what we were doing that time, you know. But the truth is, we only realized after the house was complete, you know. We finished that project. Then we understood that our life sometimes can be like that. It can look like we are going down. But if you're gonna stick on the plan, if you're gonna stick on what is going, it can always go up again. You know, we saw that house becoming again a new house, a new home. And then we found ourselves that we need to move. We sold the house and we bought another house, which we bought it cash. And it's through Forever. And from there, we realized that, you know what? Because we like some toys and all that, we wanted a house with a bigger garages. So we built another house, and of which we've had another property, which was an apartment, and also another one in another area. So this could have not happened while we're still at our workplace. Believe me, I'm so glad that they offered me a chance to work, you know, mostly to serve my country as a former policeman, of which I've enjoyed serving my country. But I only realized a way again of serving my country in a different way, economically. in a socio-economical, to bring them into a way that they can have another source of income. Because it's not necessary that you have to leave your job. If you still like to be present where you are, you can. But the thing is, Forever can offer you your dream into a platter, as long as you are prepared to work for it. You know, no one can reach the ceiling here. It can only be you. If you say you don't want to jump, that means nothing will jump with you. But if you say you can jump, you will ask yourself how high you want to jump. Then that is how you can grow. There's no ceiling here. There's nothing that can impede you from your growth except yourself. So if your dreams are worth to be worked for, my advice is this: work for them. Work for them. Work for them. I'm not talking about the dream that you dream when you are sleeping. I'm talking about the things that when you wake up, they click the reality that if I can achieve this, if I can do this. And let me tell you something. The truth is, the best way for you to see it working, and that it can work for others, it's when you achieve the dream. Your dream might be achieving a rank in Forever. That is a first step. And achieving another rank like assistant manager, that's another second step. You know, until you see yourself achieving that check, that chairman bonus, then you will understand that level you have achieved. Now you need to move to another level. The only thing that can keep you grounded in this business is to always keep on dreaming, revisiting your dreams, and never stop. Is always to look back and tick on what you have achieved. But more than anything, if you help as far as many people, I guarantee you, you'll never fail to achieve your dream. Because there will be many of those who will be singing the songs of praise and the songs of salute and being excited to say you have come, and you have come with the right opportunity. Even if you doubt yourself, but never doubt the opportunity that we are giving you. Never doubt the opportunity that you are having. It just needs you to have a plan and focus on working on it. If you are working on getting a good shape or a good shape of your body, you just don't look at your tummy. You just don't look at your legs. Your goal is the end goal. Is to say you are seeing yourself already transformed. You are seeing yourself already being that person you want to be. So in that way, you will understand that you can achieve anything that you set your mind on. So Forever Living has been able to pay also the school fees in the university level for our oldest son. Has been able to give us transport, has been able to even give us our time off. And look at Forever. At a certain year, things went from being great, and then we lost a member of the family. But because Forever is the company that goes forever, nothing changed, because we have worked deep and wide. We carried on, and the business is inheritable. We carried on with the business, we keep on running with it. And there's nothing that has changed. I might have become slow a bit, but the truth is, I'm still walking. I'm still walking and gaining my momentum, because now I'm an individual, but I'm keep on going, because I understand that this is a business that I will do it until I am no more. But the aim is to pass the baton to the kids. As I've said, it's an inheritable business, to run also with it. One thing I know, you can become any person that you want to be with this business. Only if you decide that today you don't operate in a yesterday, but you operate in a today. You take each day as it comes. Because if we take the day as what happened in the mine, because at some point there was a trouble in mine which cost us. And when we look at it, we didn't say no. And when we lost those teams, we didn't say, how can it happen? We said, we can rebuild again. We rebuild. We focus on rebuilding. Even today, we focus on rebuilding. Even today, we focus on carrying on and inviting new people into the business. So what's your take is not what you see happening that time, is what you want to achieve in the future. As much as you live in a day, but the day ends and a new day is a new dawn. So you need to focus like that. So with Forever, the only thing that they need about you is to be understanding your product, is to be positive. Stay positive, because the truth is, positivity is what can give you a new breath every day. But if you decide not to wake up on your bed, no one can come and knock at your door and say, hey, wake up. It's time for you to engage in your business. Your business needs you. It needs you just like you wear your clothes. They don't come to you to wear themselves. You go and decide what you want to wear, what you want to dress. So that's how it is. So 2019, we also became a GLT. By this time, I was just Mr. Bhekisisa Mbatha, but we achieved also a GLT level. And then, yes, for sure, we went well, everything. Then I had to take it slowly a bit in 2019, because we're going to accumulate for 2020. So, but the truth is, I always have a desire to keep this boat moving. With all that I can count, today I'm sitting in this house, and the memories that I'm having is the brick on top of another brick, a brick of another brick. That is what I remember. Finally, the house is finished. I'm inside it. As you can see, it's a complete home. It all has been done by what? By being resilient, focused, being helpful, being a servant, and being kind. And being absolute about the business. That's what has kept this house to stand. Because forever, they promise what you put in is what you will get. But if you don't move, and if you are tired, no one can work with a person who's like that. But if you are still feeling happy and excited, the energy that you are drawing towards you will also feed you, will also feed into you, and it will also give you out the same attribute that you contribute. So it's about your attitude. Don't let your attitude to be something. Don't be, I hear people, they say, attitude determines attitude. So you need to be sure for you what makes you to tick. But if your attitude is not okay, believe me, it will drive your plan in the wrong direction. But if you know that as I've said, what happened yesterday, you don't think as yesterday. And moreover, we are working with people. So people, they like to see someone as if you don't have problems. I'm taking myself to say, if that year, 2018, if I said, I can't do this anymore, I know there were many people who are going to be affected. Because why? If you're in this business, you become a brand. And you identify yourself with the company. And the company identify itself with you. So you always need to be positive. Our work is very simple. Stay positive, stay kind, stay willing, and stay focused. What can I tell you is this: if I never focus, if I never think that I can do it. The truth is, whatever I've thought of myself, I would have become it. But I said, I can do this thing in my own pace. Sometimes you need just to focus on your own pace. Not that you're doing nothing, you are doing something in your own pace. And you're focusing on your own pace. Believe me, you're not gonna weary. You're gonna gain strength each and every time. You're gonna gain strength. So I'm here in this house. If you wanna hear about this house, it's a very big house. I can't even count the rooms inside it. It's quite amazing, but I'm having 8 garages in this house. I'm having about how many lounges? I think 5 or 6 lounges. So I'm kind of excited by being here. But moreover, I'm so pleased knowing that this house was built by Forever. So what's your story? Create your story and let your story identify also with the company. Creating your story, it means everyone knows how the story begins. The truth is, you yourself, you shouldn't know how the story will end, because your desire should be, let the legacy lead. Let the story leave the legacy. So that is how your story must be ending, with a good legacy. But you yourself, you mustn't write it as to say the end. As long as you have bread, keep on pushing, keep on sharing, keep on smiling, and enjoy the mogul that we have. You know, it doesn't need to be tainted. You just need to follow it day in, day out, day in, day out. Either way, life is all about going per day. You know, you don't say just because you failed yesterday, so you want to die, you want to live. No, you want to try, you want to strive, you know. And you understood that these are medals of honor where we have passed. And tomorrow you'll be telling someone, look, if I gave up, you wouldn't have this story. If I said I gave up, you wouldn't have the story. If I said no, I wouldn't have achieved what I've achieved. But mostly my pride is relying on changing people's life. Today, I'm so happy to see my fellow business partners like them Selegus, who have come to reach another standard of level in their lives. So if we said no of this opportunity, maybe the possibility would have been not having them as the business partners or not having them at all. But the truth is, look, and we keep on looking, and we keep on looking, and we found them, and they were able to grab this opportunity, and they ran with it. Forever is very unique. If my sorrow or my experiences of that time, I'm experiencing a low movement, it doesn't mean that you will experience a low movement. As much as we are a team, but at the very same time, we are individuals. Yes, we are individual, but at the very same time, we also look for the needs of each and everyone in the team. But once you are able to be the commander yourself, you are able to focus your your energy, you channel it on the other people. And then that is how we multiply. You don't say, you don't become one-hit wonder. You always desire to do and to deposit the positive energy and bring the change in people's lives. If one may ask, am I content? Definitely, I am content about what I've achieved. Because it took what? It took one's effort. It took one understanding of the business, of the product, of the company that is working with. And then the result came. If one may say, if anything can be moved away, will you be willing to start again? Yes, I'll be willing to start again. Even if one say, if you were to born as a new person, to come as a new different person, and they offer the opportunity, will you do it again? Yes, I will. Because I will listen to the person who explained the opportunity. The opportunity, it is a given thing. The only thing that you need to do is to have an ear. Sometimes you don't need to talk when you can't talk without listening. You have to listen, then you can talk. Because sometimes you want to talk while you haven't listened, and you might miss a point. So it is very important. I can express the joy that I'm having. You know, my memories are good. My memories are healthy, you know, because of this journey that we embark with forever. And the self-development, it's something else, you know, it's something else. The skills that you are able to get as you lead this path, you know, you are willing to give something, whether it's a word of wisdom or of encouragement to someone whenever you meet. But moreover, as we know that we are living in a world that or a country that is poverty stricken, this is the choice, this is the opportunity that one can look to. Because when you retail one thing today, you have your money back. There's nothing that you put and you don't get. Whatever you put, you get something out of it. So with the result of the life that we are leading today, is because of what we put in. It's because of what we learned. It's because of what we believe in. So I am challenging you to say you can also do it. You can also achieve it. If you dream about it, definitely you can have it. It only takes you to keep on practicing doing it, to keep on finding new people into your business. I'm not talking people whom you try to force in your business. I'm talking people when you will talk who will want to be part of your business. Because when you're trying to force someone in, they might want to please you and stop. But if you find someone who really also wants to be the part of business, that means they will go with you a long way. And when they also see the achievement, if you push, you direct them into the incentive, they will follow. They will lead that, you know. 9 years in business. As we celebrate this March, we'll celebrate 9 years since we started in 2012. And what is so amazing, the business is growing together with my daughter. My daughter is also turning 9 this year. So whenever I'm looking at her, I'm like, something needs to be done. Because she's one of the person who strike me as the one who's so keen about the opportunity. If you ask her, she will say, what do you want to do? And then one will say, no, I just want to work. I said, you don't want to join forever. So you can tell that she has identified with the brand. She has identified with this opportunity that has changed her life from the day she was born. You know, she has been eating, you know, dressing forever. Everything has been forever. School is forever. So what more can I ask? You know, but it is all what we do, putting the effort in, putting the focus in. You just need you don't need to start a cycle. You just focusing on the very same cycle. Because if you're gonna bring foreign things out of such a wonderful marketing plan, you're gonna get yourself confused. You know, follow it and listen to other people who have been ahead of you, who are guiding you, who might have passed also to the same challenges that you have passed. You know, today we are here again as a GLT in the year 2021. How so amazing. You know, this business has proven to be a one of its kind in the entire world. And during the pandemic, you know, we were all confused, but the truth is we understood that if the doors they get open, we can still what? Go out. But if the doors they get shut, we can wait and observe, but it's not the end of the world. and we understood we have to follow the protocol and procedures of the government, but moreover, we knew that we are part of the essential people. We are part of the change. So that is why we carried on. That is why the business grew even much further again. Because why? People, they need us, we need them. We need each other. So you must go and identify yourself with them. For 9 years, and we're still going strong in trying to identify ourselves with the people. That's what you need to do. You will always reinvent yourself until you get it right. Don't give up, don't look back, but always look forward. Whenever you look back, you must look back with the thing in your mind to look where you are coming from, and also to say, wow, you have done well. That means you can still do more. So, with all that has been said, I'm not counting money. Money is no longer the sense of excitement, but it is what we do for other people. You know, it is what we do for other people. What we are living now, we are living the legacy. You know, we are leading people to understand that they can and they can do it. Moreover, I would be very glad, as I've mentioned about my daughter, because if my daughter one day will run with a business, that will excite me. And also her own children in the future run with a business. So this is in the family forever. It just needs to be cultivated. It just needs to be loved. You just need to do the follow through. And you always do that. As I've said, you run in your own pace because you are running your own race. That is what you need to focus on. Let my testimony excite you, but let it not to frustrate you. 9 years is not 9 days. There's a lot that has been invested in. There's a lot of sacrifice that has been brought into this. So remember, if you think you're gonna give up in 9 months, you have not done justice to yourself. If you think you're gonna give up in 9 days, you have not done justice for yourself. If you think you're gonna give up in 1 year and a half, you have not done justice to yourself. You need to carry on. You need to carry on. It is a matter that you should say, if I stop, it could be only that you have stopped breathing. That is it. It should be the matter that you have stopped breathing. That is it. You see, having all this, the satisfaction is seeing someone that becomes like you and lead the very same life. As I've mentioned that, now that is satisfaction. Now that is being content. Not to be jealous or having strifeful against another person. That's not gonna help. You know, your joy must say, I've taught this one, and look how great they've grown. You know, first steps you did teach them. If you have ever imagined of teaching someone how to walk, you cannot say, now you're able to walk, an adult now, you want to be jealous about their walk. No. Look back and say, if you were not there, they could have not walked. But because you came, now they walk. You know, you should embrace that. So this is the very same thing that you need to embrace every failure, every disappointment, because it's going to make you a better person. It's going to make you a positive person. It will give you another energy and effort that no one can deny. No one can deny that you have passed there, because when they say, oh, this is where I've been through, and then you say, you'll share, you'll pull from the closet of your stories and share with them. Then they will understand that, oh, it has to happen so I can reach another level. Indeed. If I may mention to you countries that I've been, after Singapore, We've been to Lake Tahoe. We've been to, oh my word, we've been, where's this country? Yes, I've mentioned Greece, and I've mentioned our own country. I've mentioned Dubai. I've mentioned Rock the Boat. That was so amazing trip. Rock the Boat, one trip, 3 cities and 3 countries, you know, best of the world. Spain, you name it, in Barcelona, France, which is French Riviera or Monte Carlo. You also go to Italy, Rome. So you can see that you play hard, you work hard, you play hard. That's the kind of a company we are in. We have also was exposed to a country called Andorra, and it is a country, small country in the mountains. So we were also there. And moreover, yes, I've told you about us being also in a country called America, Dallas, and which is home of forever. And we have also been to Phoenix, Arizona, yes, for our Eagle retreats. So where our home office is, yes, the headquarters of the world, where they are in Phoenix and Scottsdale, Arizona. And we've been to Sweden, you know, and we've been to an amazing place there in Sweden. I forgot the name, but which is, there's a hotel called by Days 362, and also the one that is being built occasionally when it's snowing. So it is an experience none than other, you know, where until this came, but people have traveled throughout as far as Thailand, you know, in many places. But what is the key of our business? Is it these trips? Is it the incentive? Is it the money? The truth is, I believe our key of our business is humanity. What do I mean? Is to see another human being and believe that they can be better when you share the opportunity with them. They can be better when you pass over something to them, the product, you know, the love, and then you pointing them the way. I normally in these days, I don't want to talk about the things that are in pipeline. I believe that I have to work those things in pipeline and finish them. Then, but still they are leading back to forever. Because all that I am right now, or that I'm having, or that I'm building, or that I'm working on, it will point back to say it's because of the aloe vera company that I am here now. It's because of the small steps which we identify as the new beginning to where we are now. So more than anything, I'm so grateful about this opportunity, because every night I'm having my family under one roof, knowing that they are secure and safe. If I can tell you where I'm coming from, you will understand that at some point, to dream, it can only be the solution. But when you see an opportunity, you cannot say, I cannot take the opportunity. You just need to take the opportunity and try. Wouldn't you try? Wouldn't you try the opportunity? Wouldn't you try to say, let me see to this? You cannot deny something you don't know. You need to try. Remember, on this earth, there's nothing that you come knowing. All things that we found here, we learn about them. We learn to know them. When we learn to fall in love with them, and we learn, as we learn, we get to understand them. So everything that you might be possibly become is because you did a little bit of research, and then it resonated with you, and you want them to be the part of it. So as this opportunity, it needs you to keep on looking on it, to check means and ways of how can you take it ahead with the very same marketing plan. There's nothing much. As I've said, it only requires you and your energies, and then you will break the ground. So moreover, if you have a history that was not good and it has changed because of this business, that means you will always believe that the next person can also change because of this business. I'm saying this because I know where I'm coming from. I know where I've been. I know my disappointments. And now I know also my victories and my success. And it's none other than always to understand where you want to go. When you have a ladder put against the wall, you don't cut it off or throw it away just because you're on top. You will always use the very same ladder to get to another destination. The only thing you could do is to bring it up. I remember we used to have the saying that says, when I'm on top, I will release the rope, because one also must come up through that rope. You cannot bend the rope or you cannot cut the rope because you are up. So as this opportunity, we keep on cultivating because we want other people to climb using the very same opportunity to go up in their lives, whether it's in their families, whether it's in the schooling of their children, whether it's to start their own businesses, small business, whether it's for their own benefits, for their health, whether it's for the lifestyle that they desire. It is all up to you. It is all depending on you. So with the aloe vera company providing the scales of said you can go as far as you can. That means you are the one who's having the compass, because as long as you look to where you want to go, if you want to go north, you will focus on the dreams and the plan that you have. If you want to go east, you will focus on that. But more than anything, you must arm yourself, you must be prepared. Because sometimes when you're not prepared, you will face a small challenge. Then, like for instance, you are going and then there's a huge stone on your road. Even if it looked like going back, because maybe there's no way of going on the side of it, but if there's another road that you have left at the back, that you have to turn back as far as maybe 50k, you will have to turn if it's gonna make you to pass either way around of this rock on the road. That means that's how you look at your challenges. You don't look at them as the dead end and as to say, I'm done. Always reinvent yourself. Always look forward. Always be innovative. By what? By your thoughts, by what you want to achieve. As long as you have not achieved it, don't ever give up. And remember, as I've said, you set a goal, you achieve, you set another one. That's how you can lead in this business. You know, I'm saying to you from the bottom of my heart, if Rex didn't take the call, there will be no company. I'm saying if we didn't take this opportunity, there will be no Bhekisisa, the diamond manager today. There will be no achievement. There will be no successful business partners. But because we saw and we're eager to understand, today is like we are born in this business. We are part of it. We are inseparable with its history. We are part of its history in making. I thank you.